Hey, thanks for tuning to Bill Ride Repeat. This episode, we are in España. I am in Madrid, Spain. I'm about to go and check out the Harley-Davidson here in Madrid. So come on in. So just left the Harley-Davidson here in Madrid. Caught me a nice t-shirt. So let's walk around the city and see what kind of other bikes they got. I'm about to walk into Bonneville Motorworks and haul my man Adolfo. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's a really nice shot. Well, thank you for fun. Right now it's a little bit, it's very messy because I was moving things and changing the stuff from one side to another. But feel free, just move around and make pictures if you want. Just, say make or take pictures. Take pictures.
Take pictures. Yep.
Many things.
This is kind of almost like his dream. He rides bikes in the States.
Which bike?
He has
I have a Road King right now. I have a 2001 Road King that I am building right now and born and stroking my motor out to a 107. I'm working with Zippers Performance. They're doing like their muscle. Yeah. They're a muscle 107 kit, and I just started a YouTube channel, a YouTube show a few weeks ago, and I actually did an interview with one of the owners from Zippers Performance, and we talked about Zippers 107 kit, and so got that video up. And so basically, I'm visiting Spain with my wife, and so my goal was to just go around and see if I could find as many motorcycle shops while I was here in Spain. So I walked over there, and I was like, "Wait a minute, those motorcycles in that window over there." So I walked over there.
I met some years ago. I met Dan Fitzmaurice from Zippers.
Yes.
This guy really rules.
Yeah.
And he's got an incredible mind.
Yes.
Mechanic related, you know. It was like asking him I remember him with a cap. And he was like, "Hey Dan, I got my own head sponsor and I got this thing and blah 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 blah. What do you think I should do to take care of the temperature?" Well, I was like, and then suddenly he told me, "What kind of ceramic coating you got in your pistons?" And he was like, "See what? Ceramic coating?
Yeah.
Should I?"
Yeah.
It was like, wow, I got no idea. He's like, "Well, you got to have control from the heat from the inside to the outside." But he's not able to look at you, you know. He's talking like he's
because he's searching his brain.
Yeah, on the other side, always with the I don't know how to call it, the visor or whatever of the cap completely straight, you know, like an Iowa Firebird, you know, and like this. I think, well, you have to take care of it, and it was like, wow, this guy rules. But it was quite difficult, you know, to
Like he knows a lot of information, man.
I think it's a crazy small world that y'all both know Dan.
Yes.
But the good thing, once again, the good thing is that, like everything that is related to passion and gets deep into you, it becomes suddenly a universal language.
Yeah.
For example, both of you, I don't know you at all, and probably I won't see you again in my whole life.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen, but maybe it will.
Yeah.
But we are talking now for maybe 15 minutes, and we are talking about this shit, you know, and
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a universal language, but the good thing is that you go to the show and suddenly there's one guy that everybody's speaking in English, but you just feel a strange accent, and it's like, hey, where you come from? He's like, I'm from Croatia. And you don't know how to place that thing in the map, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And this is something that is really interesting, because all of us are in the same. It's like being inside a big snowball, you know. It's all of us are there, and it's so much people around the world.
Yes.
You cannot imagine, and you never know when you're talking to someone, and suddenly he knows a lot.
Yeah.
The more someone knows, the less he shows.
Yeah.
When people came here and start having a look, you realize immediately the way they're looking at things, if they are into the thing or they are not.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, instead of doing like this, like people does, it's like,
down here
yes, knee on the floor and having and suddenly it's like, hey, how you do that? It's like, bad thing.
Like you do a lot of work with iron heads.
Yeah, it's my Harley is the main thing here. I mean, it's the branding which we are working most.
Yeah.
But I have an open mind. I mean, if there is something interesting and worth, I used to say that when people ask what do you do here, it's like I take care of specialized.
Yeah.
And everything that is inside the shop has been personally picked by me. So.
So do you travel to collect, or do you, most of the bikes you have here, do you find them here in Spain?
Usually everything comes from Spain. I mean, it's a question of searching. But if I have to import something, I don't mind. Really, the biggest problem that we have is the it's not just the taxes, it's the way that we pay the taxes. You know, it's the law. It's everything that we have, the technical inspections and all this bureaucracy and all this crap. It kind of turns you crazy. You know, it's something that is unreal sometimes.
Yeah.
You spend so much time and so much effort and so much money doing things that should be automatic.
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And some bikes that are, for example, allowed to be illegal in another European country, and we are supposed to be a European community.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you can't. Say, you can? I cannot. It's like, you cannot. Why? Well, you cannot. It's like, hey, but give me an explanation. Why this bike is legal in France, for example, and I cannot bring it to Spain?
Yeah.
You need the number of whatever. It's like, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So normally what I do is just take care of what I have here.
Yeah.
And some years ago, I tried to be. We say here in Spain, I'd rather be the head of the mouse and not the tail of the lion. You know, it's like sometimes bigger is not better.
Yeah.
Growing is not that such a good thing. And some years ago, I tried to make something big and have employees here, and worthless.
Yeah.
It was true that we were doing way more money, but the profit.
Because you had to pay other people.
You had to pay and
nobody,
and everything.
And nobody cared about it as much as you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, I'd rather be alone. I do what I want. I can open at the time I need. I can close. I can do what I want. Finally, constantly.
Right. Yeah, this is definitely a nice collection. Got the Ironheads, the Sportsters. I see you got a twin cam over there.
Yeah.
Shovel head. Was that a shovel?
Yeah, it's a 1974. It's an original condition and everything. And this is a Fat Boy that we modified some years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just the Sportster engine inside this frame and everything that we made it 13 years ago.
Okay.
My racing Sportster, when we got money, we were racing the European Championship of Classic Endurance Race. 57 Sportster, the first year, the white one. I don't know.
57 Sports, yeah.
But it's not just a 57, it's an XLA. XLA means army.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. This is something really
rare.
Impossible to find. Even Harley-Davidson has not an XLA in the museum, for example.
Really?
They have the 57 XL, but they don't have the XLA.
Wow.
Only 418 were made from 57 to 64. Harley does not know how many they were built each year. And I have met only, thanks to the social network and stuff, I have met only 2 guys with one of them. One guy from Alabama, 8,000 original miles in his bike, and that was sold $24,000 at eBay.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I got a virtual friend also from Australia that he was absolutely on fire to discover that someone wrote something in a forum in 2007, and then he sent me an email, and my email is the model of the bike, it's the XLA 57. At Yahoo, blah blah blah, and he was pretty excited. He's like, yes, it has to be this guy, you know. He's like, well, hey, I got a 57 Sportster also. Do you still have one? He's like, yes. I need some parts and some stuff, and we are sharing that information.
Yeah.
But think about it. This guy's in Australia.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's far.
And it is the only,
nobody has parts like
that. Because there is no parts available and there's no information available.
Yeah.
But nothing at all. I sent a letter to Harley-Davidson, and they were a little bit rude, replying me, telling me that they were thinking that my XLA was not an XLA. I was like, okay, I don't give a shit about you. It's like if you're going to behave like idiot, it's your problem.
Wow.
And you can see it's just the A in the casting XLA. Wow. But the bad thing about this bike is that the previous owner decided that he was going to restore and civilize the bike. And so all the green and everything, it's gone, and chrome, shabby chrome, everything. Thank God I have all the original equipment, which is front guard, rear guard, the saddlebags, the luggage carrier, and even oil bath air cleaner. And I got everything downstairs in the basement. And I got something like really interesting. This is the original tag that came in the I don't know if you can.
Oh, there it is.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's the original tag that comes on top of the tank. So this tank, instead of having the indents and everything for the emblems, it's plain, and this is why it has 4 holes on top. Without this tank, bike means about nothing.
Right. But it has that.
Yeah, and it says clearly 57 XLA.
Wow.
This is even my number is very clean, 2,600.
Wow. Yes.
But we don't know how many, and we don't know serial numbers. We know nothing.
Wow.
And when I say we, is all the people that I am asking. And my 2 imaginary friends, and nobody knows. But even Harley, they were not in the mood of replying or just checking the archives. Archives, you say archives? Archives.
Yeah.
They were not in that mood, or maybe they were not. But this is maybe the Holy Grail. Wow, you are looking at something really interesting.
That is, I mean.
That doesn't exist. Yeah.
This is maybe one of my favorites.
Yeah.
My other favorite bike is the one which I start, or that started everything. It was my father's 63 Panhead.
Really? Okay.
I still have. It's not here, but I have it original condition. And I don't know. It's since then.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
22 years here.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can imagine. It's almost half of my life.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Which is senseless, by the way.
Wow. I can almost stand here and talk forever. But I know my wife.
Feel free. I mean,
I know my wife. She'll get